my last video I talked about how Fallout got its inspiration from, but I did mention how Fallout took its inspiration from a certain post-apocalyptic novel to create the Brotherhood of Steel. So I assume that you want to know how this came to be. Well, if you want to know, I need to recap the novel A Catholic for Libotzkowitz, which is a post-apocalyptic science fiction novel written and published in the year 1960. The story is set in a future where civilization has been destroyed by a nuclear war, and it explores the cynical nature of history, the relationship between science and religion, and the persistence of knowledge and human folly. The novel is divided into 3 parts, each set hundreds of years apart, tracing the rise and fall of civilization throughout the lens of a Catholic monastery in the desert of the southwestern United States. In the first part of the novel, monks find a nuclear fallout shelter which contains ancient documents including blueprints and notes which were possibly written by the church's saint and founder, Saint Libovotsky, who tried to preserve knowledge during a period of anti-intellectualism known as simplification. This discovery strengthened the case of Libovotsky's canonization as a saint, also raises question about the value and danger of preserving knowledge in a world that has already been destroyed once. The second part takes place 600 years later in the 32nd century. This section sees civilization beginning to recover with the re-emerging of science and technology. The monastery becomes a center of learning, safeguarding knowledge that could potentially rebuild society. But during this time, tension between religious monks and the sanctuary scientists highlights the complexity relationship between fate and reason, and the danger of unchecked scientific progress. This is once again showcased in the final part, which is set in the 38th century. Humanity has once again reached a technological peak, including the development of space travel and nuclear weapons. The world is once again at the brink of another nuclear war, and the Catholic Church still preserves the knowledge of the past for the possibility of another civilization ending the catastrophe, which of course happens. So, in a last attempt to save all of humanity's knowledge, they send monks to a space colony, ensuring that humanity's knowledge and fate will survive, even if Earth is destroyed. As the war breaks out, the novel ends on a sober note, reflecting on the cynical nature of human history and the preservance of all of humanity's knowledge. As you can see, all these traits are present in the Brotherhood of Steel in some way or another, like the immense love for technology, where members of their respected communities and religion literally see technology and preserving all technology as a part of religion. And also the most on-the-nose detail would be that both stories takes place in the post-apocalyptic world after a nuclear war.